What's up, guys? This is your boy here, the commissioner of the WSGL. Today I'm bringing you a little showdown action. I'm bringing you one match. It's going to be short, simple, and sweet. So I was sitting in my cubicle today. I had some downtime because yesterday was a hell day. And, I was like, man, I'm trying to raise up a Wi-Fi team, trying to breed. I was like, I really got to I got to play some Showdown because I want to try them out before I raise them, and then I'm like, wow, this sucks. I want to maybe do a little bit of unique sets, not just the typical run of the mill stuff. So I was like, I'm definitely getting some Showdown in tonight. I'm craving it. I'm craving the battles. So I texted a couple people. Julie said he couldn't do it. And Kyle's like, yeah, I'll hop on. So Kyle coming back from a long day of work. Me and him are battling. So, give you a little background. We had a couple matches before this, and I definitely had the run of the mill as far as hacks go on my side, my favor of my side. I think all my Gengar's focus blasts were hitting, and I don't know. Kyle missed a couple things. I kind of felt bad for him. Because basically, I mean, I was just getting really lucky. Oh, he missed a swagger, I think, which is 90% accuracy. And I was just like, man, I'm sorry, but we were just battling, and yeah, so we decided to have one last battle before he went away for the night. And I wanted to show you guys it because I thought it was a pretty good battle. Um, so let's hop right into it. I got the speed on slow, so I can kind of narrate it, but let's play it out here. Cool. Okay, so we're both going to start off with our keys. Let's go into a little team preview here. Let me turn this fucking speaker down, my lord. Sorry about that. Okay. Um, so the team preview, I really liked that he was bringing a Torkoal. I thought that was cool. This thing is obviously just this Landorus Genie version is scaring the shit out of me. When I saw this team, I was like, man, this team looks scary. And I was a little scared, as you can tell by our conversation over here. Because I literally threw this team together in like 5 minutes. I was like, the first time we battled, I brought a really stally OU team, and Kyle called it a cookie cutter OU team, and it just you could like so many people have ran that team. It had like Tyranitar and Togekiss, and I was like, I wanted to throw in some other guys that really don't get a lot of action. So I brought a Klefki. He's physically defensive, HP defense. The prankster. That's all a Klefki really is. I got Mega Pinsir over here. I'm trying out this Avalug thing. Uh, just a defensive monster. Ice has a lot of weaknesses, but he can do some work if you use him in the right situation. Galvantula, that's not Sticky Web. I don't know if I bluffed that, what Kyle thought, but this is not a Sticky Web Galvantula. It's a Compoundized Thunder Volt Switch guy. Um, I needed a Fire type, I think. I was looking at my team, I was like, wow, this is all Fire weakness right here. And I was like, let me get a Fire type, so especially defensive, Resto, Chesto, Rotom Heat. And then I was like, I kind of need one OU guy. So I was like, let me get a Gliscor in there. You'll see what happens with that thing soon, but we both start off with our keys here. And I'm going to go straight for a substitute because I don't think he can do anything to me, and Kyle's going to start setting up his screen. So he's running a dual screener, which definitely, I think it comes in handy when he switches out. Turn on the volume again. Yeah, so I'm behind the sub. I was like, yo, I'm just going to start setting up spikes. Because I think just by looking at the team preview, I think I'm outmatched here, so any residual damage would help. So I'm just setting up spikes. I think I should get like a couple layers up. Kyle's going to switch here, which I should have seen coming because the screens are definitely made for someone else. And he goes into a threat. This man is such a threat, the Cloyster. And if you haven't noticed too, I set up another layer of spikes, but look at there's a rock weakness right here, there's a rock weakness right here, there's a rock weakness right here, like two bugs, rock weakness right here, rock weakness right here, even though he can probably take the move. Like I said, I threw this team together in like 5 minutes, and it definitely needs some work. But I was fearing a rock blast this whole time. I was fearing a rock blast. I was fearing a shell smash right here, so I needed to go out into something. I think I go out into my Rotom. Oh, first I Thunder Wave it. Yes, first I Thunder Wave it because I was like, I don't want his speed to be through the fucking roof because of the damn shell smash. So he's gonna Icicle Sphere to try and break my sub, and it breaks it eventually, even though I'm resisting those ice hits. I thought he was gonna shell smash here, because that's what Cloisters do. That's what you always have to fear that. I don't know why you wouldn't fear it. Yeah, okay. Even though I fear the Rock Blast, I was like, I gotta go out into this thing. He switches out too, and he brings in his Clefable, and a dumb play by me. I should have noticed that when his Clefable came in, he took no spikes damage. Should have noticed that because I waste a turn and I burn this thing. But it has, I'm pretty sure it has a Wonder Guard ability or whatever it's called. So that's gonna do jack shit. And he's gonna start setting up Cosmic Powers just to get even fatter and pinkier and just a little fat chode. So I'm switching out because there's nothing I can do. I go into Avalugg. Why did I go into this thing? I don't know why I went into this thing because it's physically defensive. He takes that stored power really well though. So Kyle bulked up twice. Oh, that's why I went into it. I went into it to roar this thing away so I could get rid of all those boosts. You know, it's always good to have a phaser when people start setting up. I roar him out back into Klefki, and I go right back in the Rotom Heat. Cause he's got Draining Kiss. I thought he was gonna maybe set up another screen. I was like, I got a free switch here. I'm gonna overheat here. I'm pretty sure he brings the Clefable back in to take it, because it is specially defensive. And that's what happens. But I get off a nice solid O heat. Brings it down close to half. So I'm okay with that. You know, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't think this thing's gonna do anything to me. I think it's just gonna keep doing the stored power and shit and whatever and shit. So I got into Pinsir, and Kyle's gonna pull out now. And he's gonna go into this scary man. This man is scary. Okay, so you can see we're talking over here, and I was just frightened. I was frightened of this man, and Kyle saw my next play coming from a mile away. So I pull my Mega Pinsir, and I always forget about hidden powers. Hidden power. Kyle sees my Gliscor coming a fucking mile away because I'm thinking this thing is physically defensive, and it's not. It's specially defensive. And he hits me with this HP Ice. 4 times effective. Bam. Gone. That is a dead Gliscor. It's vanished. Evaporated. It's not there anymore. So when I was playing, I still thought this Landorus was physically offensive. I've never seen especially offensive Landorus before. I guess I just don't use him that much. Well, that's what Showdown's for. I need to obviously play more Showdown. So, I'm still thinking it's physically offensive. So I go into Klefki. I'm like, because I want Klefki. I want people to Earthquake Klefki, like Earthquake the shit out of Klefki if you want. I didn't know what I was gonna do now that I had Klefki in, so that's probably a really dumb move on my part because there's nowhere I can go from here. So I can't Thunder Wave it. I guess I could foul play it. I guess, but that's not gonna do shit. Looking back, a better play. I'm not sure what this Landorus has, but like I said, huge rock weakness. But a better play might have been able to go. I should have gone into maybe the Rotom Heat, but this is especially offensive, and he Earth Powers me. Boom! So my defensive core is destroyed right now. I have no physically defensive core except for Avalugg, maybe. It's gone. I don't have a special wall on this team. Bad play. Oh, this is my special wall, kind of. So now I go into this thing, and I guess he has nothing for me because he pulls. This thing has Levitate. And I'm going to go for an overheat again. I'm like, I'm wearing down this Clefable. That's fine with me. Wear that bitch down. Wear that bitch down. And so I'm just hurting. My defensive core is destroyed right now. And I'm not sure if we're going to take this. Oh, so I withdraw. Rotom Heat. Oh, I go into Pinsir because special attacks aren't doing shit to this Clefable. And I was like, alright, let's get a physical attacker in here. And I'm going to Mega Up. I'm going to Mega Up. Right about meow. There I am. Mega Pinsir. It was pretty cool looking. I'm going to Swords Dance. He carries the Thunderbolt. Great play by Kyle because it hurts a lot. Look at that shit. But now I'm at +2 and I can start quick attacking shit, which is a flying move because of his ability. So I'm going to quick attack this Clefable and finally kill it. Very annoying. Very good play, Kyle. Kyle's rubbing it over here. But I'm in a terrible position right now in case you haven't noticed. Real bad. I carry the Earthquake on Pinsir. He's going to get up a Reflect though because of Prankster. And I get off an Earthquake though. Still does a hell of a lot because I got that Swords Dance up, which is awesome. And then I'm just going to quick attack. So I killed his Klefki. So it's tied right now, but my Pinsir is hurting. He's going to bring the Cloyster, like I said, scared of the Rock Blast. That's 4 times effective. But he's just going to Ice Shard me anyways. I didn't want to switch into a Rock Blast on anything, because everything is weak to Rock. Like, I didn't think about the Ice Shard, but look at all this Rock weakness. Terrible team building, but like I said, threw it together in 5 minutes. I know I keep saying that excuse, but that's literally what it was. So I was scared of the Rock Blast, and I bring in this Galvantula. I predict him to switch. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for the substitute here. He brings in the thickest man that I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing is so thick. Yeah, so I go for the substitute, predicting the switch. And he goes into Mega Venusaur. This thing is just, oh my god, you'll see this thing. So I start Bug Buzzing it. It's neutral because of poison, but I have Volt Switch and Thunder, and that's not going to do anything. He breaks my sub here. I'm going to Volt Switch out just to get a little more damage. That was a crit. I didn't even notice that. But I just need to get the blazing out of here. I go into Rotom Heat. He's going to get all his HP back. Terrible. So I just don't feel confident in what's going on. Just like this is bad. He misses a Sleep Powder. So I got super lucky there. Like I said, all the hacks were on my side. I go for an Overheat, but now I'm crippled. Terribly crippled. Venusaur. So many bad memories. Just bad memories of Venusaur. Excuse me. It's just so bulky. It's extremely bulky. I go into this thing. That dies. I was crippled. My Rotom Heat was crippled. So now I'm down again. Now I'm down 4-2. 4-2 is what I'm down. I am just not having it. Bug Buzz gets off 20%. I get a special defense drop, which is awesome. Didn't even know Bug Buzz could do that. And then he synthesizes back up. Classic, right? Just so classic. Bug Buzz. Yada yada yada. Sludge Bomb takes my Give Engine down to 5%. Because he just probably wanted to kill it. Because it is a nuisance. Then he goes out in the Torkoal. I hit it with a Bug Buzz. It's going to be resisted. And I'm going to go out into Rotom Heat here. Because I'm predicting him to do some kind of fire move. So I Volt Switch out into Rotom Heat. That does a lot. I probably should have just killed that Torkoal with the Thunder. You know, looking back on it. But Kyle is letting me come back here a little bit, honestly. So I'm still down a lot. But, you know, I'm down but not out. Never give up hope. So I Shadow Ball this Torkoal, just get it out of there. Yeah, because I still have my Chesto Berry. I don't know if you were listening to me earlier, but I still have a Chesto Berry on this guy. So this Landorus hits me with a Focus Blast that hits. So he can't really do anything to me. He couldn't do anything to me. That would have been a better switch in earlier. And I am going to Resto Chesto because this Landorus can't touch me. I realize that now because I have Levitate. So I'm chilling here. He's going to go out. And his Bulbasaur is going to get hit by a Shadow Ball. Get that special defense drop, and I am just absolutely loving that shit. Another Shadow Ball takes it out. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that thing is dead. It's dead. So now it's 2v2. So we're here. This is where we are. Kyle thinks I am making a comeback. This Rotom Heat Chesto Resto saved me. Kyle thinks I'm going to pull this one out. And I honestly thought I had this comeback too. So this is my game plan here. My game plan is to overheat this Cloyster. I still think he has Rock Blast, and he shows me he does have Rock Blast, but he hasn't shown me that yet. I don't know why he wouldn't carry it, I guess. He shows... I'm going to overheat... My plan was to overheat this Cloyster and kill it, because even though it's neutral, I am max special attack, and Cloyster's special defense is PS. So, I thought I would kill it. I thought I could kill it. I'm gonna try to... I was gonna try to overheat this Cloyster, go into Galvantula to sack it, because he is at like 5% health, and then come back in Rotom Heat so I wouldn't have that special attack drop. And then the Landers couldn't do anything to me, really, except for Focus Blast. And that, you know, that wouldn't be... that he'd probably miss some, and I don't know. I would win I would just win that stall war. I would keep Shadow Balling until Kingdom Come. So I am going to proceed to overheat right here. And after I live this Rock Blast. Yep. I live this Rock Blast. And the overheat miss. The trusty overheat completely misses. And now I go into sack Galvantula. But there's really no point. There isn't a point. Yeah. Dead. So now I know Kyle's got it in the bag. So good game, Kyle. I can speed this up. Normal. And he's just going to Rock Blast me. So if I would have hit that overheat, I think I still would have had, you know, a good chance to win. I think I still would have had a good chance to win. Then I could have came in with Galvantula and killed it, and then, you know, probably killed. But I don't know. You never know. But that was just our match. I thought that was probably our best one. As far as closeness goes, because he was up a lot with an awesome prediction. He knew my Gliscor was coming. Could see that shit from a mile away. And and then I made a little bit of a comeback. He kind of let me. Well, the sleep powder missing really let me make a comeback, but I made a little bit of comeback with that Rotom Heat, and then Kyle ended up beating me. So thought you guys might enjoy that. Gonna be trying to get in a lot of Showdown, obviously, with the tournament coming up. It's really a great way just to learn about everything. Like, I've got my ass kicked a lot tonight, but I realize what people are gonna try to do to me now. What certain Pokemon are gonna try to do to me. Like a Registeel. I don't even know if we're gonna use Registeel, but God, I hate that thing. So that's the battle. And I'm outie. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Later.